Hi, Lucy. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. Before we get started with this evening's meditation, I want to shift a moment and put my therapist hat on and just remind everybody that there's lots of help out there, lots of people, in case you're dealing with any kind of stress, anxiety, depression, or all of those things that are very prevalent right now. Don't necessarily feel like you need to push through by yourself. There's lots of us out here willing to help. So, if you're finding needing to talk to somebody or needing to more than your friends or whatever, don't be afraid to reach out. There are a lot of highly trained people that could help you out. And I know my therapist has helped me out through a lot of things, and I'm here talking to you today as a result, probably. All right, off my soapbox. Now I want to talk about the present moment a little bit. It's wrapping up the semester where I teach a couple of meditation classes, and at the end of the semester I usually have my students write an essay about the present moment, and I start with a sutra from the Buddhist tradition. It's called the Bhattacharya Sutta. It's also known in English as the Sutra of Knowing a Better Way to Live. And it goes like this. I heard these words of the Buddha one time when the Lord was staying at the monastery in the Jeta Grove in the town of Sravasti. He called all the monks to him and instructed them, "Monks?" And the monks replied, "We are here." The awakened one taught, "I will teach you what is meant by knowing the better way to live. Monks, please listen carefully." Blessed one, we are listening. The Buddha taught, "Do not pursue the past. Do not lose yourself in the future. The past no longer is. The future has not yet come. Looking deeply at life as it is, in the very here and now, the practitioner dwells in stability and freedom. We must be diligent today. To wait until tomorrow is too late. Death comes unexpectedly. How can we bargain with it?" The sage calls a person who knows how to dwell in mindfulness night and day, one who knows the better way to live. So come into a comfortable yet upright seated position. Again, sitting up with a nice long neutral spine. Have your shoulders relaxed. Have your hands resting on your knees or folded in the lap. Let's do our tension release, stress relieving exercise here. So first, just relax your arms at the sides, And with an inhalation, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, squeeze your hands really tight into fists, squeeze your eyes closed, tense your face up as much as you possibly can, and exhale, relax completely. Relax the shoulders, hands are resting on your knees or folded in the lap. Have your chin slightly tucked. Gently bring the awareness to the breath. We are simply observing here, not trying to change anything. As you breathe in, know that you are breathing in. And as you breathe out, know that you are breathing out. There's no particular way to breathe here. You've been breathing as long as you've been alive. Your body knows how to breathe, so let it breathe however it naturally will. And as you breathe in, know that you are breathing in. And as you breathe out, know that you are breathing out. When thoughts arise, and they will, because your mind is going to be your mind, and its job is to think. So when thoughts arise, allow them to come up. Note them briefly, whatever they are, good, bad, pleasant, unpleasant, whatever they might be. Just note them briefly and then let them go, returning your full awareness to the breath. Softly resist the urge to jump onto the thought train or wherever that thought might be going. Just notice it and let it go. Do the same with any other sensation you might become aware of. If you notice an itch somewhere, or if your foot starts to fall asleep, or if you hear any noises, or whatever sensation might come up, just notice it. Allow it to be whatever it is. Note it briefly and let it go, bringing the awareness back to the breath. The instructions are fairly simple. Again, when any thoughts come up, allow them to come up, note them briefly, and with an exhalation, simply let them go, returning the full awareness to the breath. But I don't believe that anybody that has ever, quote unquote, tried to meditate has ever said that it, after a few sessions, that it is easy. It's not easy. Like everything, it takes practice, and takes a little practice to, again, not jump on your thought trains or not get caught up into the stories, but to sit back and watch the thoughts and note them and just let them come and go. The nice part is that every time you notice that your thoughts have wandered, that it's easier to do it the next time your thoughts wander. Slowly bring yourself back to a more everyday state of awareness, and bring your hands into prayer position in front of your heart. Take a moment or two here to quietly thank yourself for coming to practice this evening. Thank you all very much for being here. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Be healthy. Stay home. I want to see more of your gratitude journals, so keep that up too. I'll be back here Thursday evening, 8:30 Eastern Time. Hope you could join me.